So many of you have a question about how do you know if you're called? How do you know if you're qualified enough? How do you know if you're good enough? So I'm going to give you an example of some characters in the Bible, and you can look these characters up on your own. But listen to this. Jacob was a cheater. Peter had a temper. David had an affair. Noah got drunk. Jonah ran from God. Paul was a murderer. Gideon was insecure. Miriam was a gossiper. Martha was a worrier. Thomas was a doubter. Sara was impatient. Elijah was moody. Moses stuttered. Zaccheus was short. Abraham was old. And Lazarus was dead. All them characters are Bible figures that in the Bible, God still used them. So ask yourself, if God can use them, why can't God use you? Why can't God use you to do the things that he needs to get done? To serve his people, to love his people, to uplift and encourage his people. You could be a drunk, you could be a drug addict, you could be an adulterer, you could be a murderer, you could be someone who's cheated, who's lied, who stole, but God can use you. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't be used by the Lord. The problem in our society, we like to judge everybody. We all got a past. We all got sins. We all got things we've done that we're not proud of. But regardless of what you've done in your past, it's not about what you did in your past. It's about what you're doing right now to uplift, encourage, and serve God's people. At the end of the day, it's about what you're doing to uplift our fellow human being. What you're doing to encourage and be there for your fellow mankind. What are you doing when you see someone who's homeless? What are you doing when you see a mother who can't feed her children? What are you doing for that child who's cursing at the age of 7 and don't know no better because no one to talk to them about those words should not be used? What are you doing for the least of us? What are you doing with your time? What are you doing to leave a positive impact on this world? It's not about your past. It's not about what people said you can't do. It's about what you want to do and if you're going to do it. Stop allowing doubters and negativity and people who said you won't be this and you won't be that to stand in the way of what God has for you. God used all them individuals to do great things. God used them all to uplift and encourage others. God used them all to prove a point that no matter how many times you've been knocked down, how many times you've been defeated, how many times you've messed up, screwed up, and been in situations that you shouldn't have been in, God used them to bless someone else. So let the Lord use you to bless someone else. Don't believe what the naysayers say. You are gifted. You are blessed. You are strong. You are better because of your past. Don't allow your past to get in the way of your present. So live your life today going forward, knowing regardless of what you did in the past, that's the past. What you're doing in the present is to make a better future, not just for yourself, but for someone else. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever not believe it. Don't ever not think you can be better than what you are because you can. So allow today to be the day you change around your ways. If you were an adulterer yesterday, be someone who loves your wife, loves the woman you want to be with. If you've been a liar and a cheater, make sure that you be a truth teller and you be an encourager and you be someone who motivates others to change their lives like you've changed yours. Don't let no one doubt you. Don't let no one tell you you can't do it, because if God can use those individuals to do the things that they did, then God can use you too.